Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the delay in the commentary. It's a few technical issues. My name is Emily. We've just finished the bottom, the first deck, with WA scoring an impressive 8 runs. Some wonderful hits in the outfield. Some very savvy plays, taking advantage of a couple of opportunities that New South Wales left behind. We'll go around the diamond for the Western Australia team. Okay. Pitching, we have Heath Buswell to Jason Garner. On first base, we have Aaron Cockman. Graham Cook is at second. Paul Harris at third base. Kurt Mead is at shortstop, with Rodney Coltman at left, Dion Harrison at centre, and Ryan Noble in right field. Mark Harris is a DP for this, and he came in earlier and did a wonderful hit. Let's see what New South Wales is going to do with this. First up to bat is Jamie Sheenan. Jamie's been pitching for this game for New South Wales. See how we go. And off the bat, little miss hit up to first base. It's a good cut there by Adrian Baker. Right up into the corner. Let's see if New South Wales can get back some of those runs that Western Australia put out. Good leave on an inside pitch. Kind of pitch you want to put down when you're 2 balls, 2 strikes on. Make him think. Don't want to give anything to your batter. Some good decisions there by Adrian Baker. No pressure or anything, but with 1 out, they've got to start making something happen. Oh, that was well held back. Gonna go have a chat. Baker staying alive in there. Quite a few fouls on him. Telling Heath Buswell, I'm not going to let you get away with it so easily. Oh, and down he goes. Went down swinging, but so with 2 out, they've really got to pull something out here, New South Wales. Up to bat is Dale Smith. Dale's playing third base in this game for New South Wales. The guys are all cutting off. So far, most of these hits that the New South Wales team have done have been down that right-hand side. So we've had a multiple fouls, a little piddler. So it's just a case of whether or not the pitcher for Western Australia, Heath, is he pitching them outside, or is it that New South Wales just can't quite bring the bats through quick enough to hit them? Oh, there's a high outside. Smith super keen to hit. Wound up quite tightly. Protecting the plate though, which is what he's got to do in this situation. With 2 out, Western Australia having scored 8 runs in just the first dig alone. Got to make sure you keep your head on and not get too desperate. Oh, did he go? He went. Okay. So here we have at the end of the first innings, Western Australia leading by 8, New South Wales 2 strikeouts, 1 piddly little hit right at the start. Now with the rain washing out the first day of competition and all yesterday for the first day of competition, Diamond 1 was out of action. So the query was made as how are we going to make up these games that we've missed? So I believe that the teams that were starting out here at 9 a.m. today, so trying to make up this competition because everybody needs to have a shot before you get through, and with only a few days left to go. So you're looking at Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You miss all of Tuesday. Wednesday, you got a whole diamond out of whack, and your main diamond at that. Just trying to find the time to fill in those extra games. These players are going to be feeling it a little bit, but here we go. First up to bat for Western Australia is Aaron Cockman. Nice out there made by Dale Smith. Picked it up. Made sure he had control before throwing it. No pressure. Paul Harris back in the box now. Let's see if Western Australia is going to increase this lead they've got. And that's over the fence. That's well gone. That's all the way in. That's a wonderful hit there by Paul Harris. Pretty much straight up the middle. And how is New South Wales going to respond to this? And another little hit. But that's okay. We've got 2 outs now. Coming up to bat is Heath Buswell. Heath has been pitching this game for Western Australia. Let's see if he'll be one of those pitchers that can also bat. Well, that looked pretty good, but no. Oh, slight little error there. Can't do much about that. It was a really bad bounce. We'll say it's a really bad bounce. We'll call it a good turn at bat and not call it an error by um, by Ben Kelly there. Seemed to have kind of tipped the end of his glove. Maybe he wasn't over the ball quite well enough. That caused it to pop up. Luckily, his head was out of the way and didn't get slammed into it. And it's Dion. Dion up to bat. He's playing centre field this game. Oh, there's a leave. It's a pretty good pitch. One thing that we're noticing here with the New South Wales pitcher, Jamie, is that he does have a good change of pace, which, ooh, and that's it for the side. First up to bat is Marcus Sololo. Not too sure if that's how you pronounce it, but he's number 55, and some people think that's lucky, I guess. It's a great number. All right, New South Wales getting another opportunity to get some of these runs back. And he just pops it straight up. And it's gone over the back. Oh, not happy with his choices in swinging at those. It's all right, Marcus. You'll get it next time, yeah. Easy out at one. New South Wales really have to do something here if they're going to score any runs. I mean, they're swinging really early. They're not letting their count get up. They're making it way too easy for Western Australia. They're not making their pitcher work at all. These guys need to just calm down a little bit. Oh, again, first pitch, swinging at it. It's Wayne Warren, catcher. Got to wonder sometimes when catchers and pitchers swing at first pitches, is it because they themselves quite often like to put a nice fat strike down in the first, thinking the other's not going to swing at it? Maybe this New South Wales team doesn't have a coach that yells at them if they swing and miss the first. All right, we're popped up. It's coming around off to the side. That's a great catch there by Kurt Mead in shortstop, coming in behind Paul Harris. And again, New South Wales failing to score. First batter up is Ryan Noble. Ryan's had a little bit of work covering while playing right field this evening. A lot of New South Wales hits have gone up that right-hand side. But he is the ninth batter, so we'll see what he does. Be great to have him on base. And then go back to the top of the lineup with Kurt Mead, coming in, maybe getting him around a bit more. Oh, I think Jamie Sheenan had a little slip there with his foot. And it's a walk for Noble. Here we go, top of the lineup. Kurt Mead. New South Wales need to shut this down. And they need to shut it down quick if they have a chance of being able to come back in this game. Had lots of opportunities. Oh, that was a beautiful pitch. Slightly inside, it seemed. Oh, it's pop up. Ah, it's gone over the back. I heard a secondary bang there. I wonder if it hit anything on the other side. And another one over the top. Looked like that cleared the top of the grandstand completely. Didn't hear a bang with that one. Still, it's a good opportunity for the kids to go get. Oh! Woohoo! Oh. Ben Kelly's going to be severely disappointed with himself for that. Graham Cook up to bat. Oh, go for the double. They're going to. No. There's a query whether or not there was an interference. No. I say no. No interference. Worth a try, I guess. I mean, you got to, when you're in this situation, you need to stop those runs. Anything close. Uh, any player that plays with their head is going to at least ask the question and say, hey, what's happening here? Jamie Sheenan asking his team to back him, pitching his guts out. Are they take? No, they're not taking. They're not coming in. I mean, I know this is a national tournament, but there does come a point in time where, like, do you want to try and get that home run, or that run home, I should say? Are you going to do that in this situation where you're up 9 runs and it's only the top of the third? Oof, tight inside. Jamie Sheenan here pitching his absolute best. That's a great cut. I'm sure the Western Australia team are hoping that Mark Harris, who's come in as DP, is going to be able to do something with that. Oh, that's a hit. Oh, and it went through. It went through. A fumble there by Todd Avery in left field. Oh. Aaron Cockman batting, first base player. Oh, just snuck in behind. Yeah, no. Mark considered going home on that. Aaron looked at him and say, hey, why don't you go? We've got 2-2. Ooh. Cockman being picky about what he's going to go after. Harris is just sitting on third there being like, I Come and hit me in. I don't want to work too hard. Ooh, second out. Went down singing butts, so there's always little positives in it. Paul Harris, third base. Popped it up. First pitch, popped it straight up behind. Taking a leaf out of New South Wales book, maybe. Oh, calling in time. We're going to have changes. We're having changes. Jamie Sheeman retires from the game. And I mean, to be fair, you'd kind of be thinking about doing that. I mean, you're looking at 11 zip um, halfway through the top of the third. I mean, they get Western Australia gets only 4 more runs, and New South Wales doesn't score. That's it. That's the game. So I guess you got to do something. You got to protect your pitchers. You don't want to be pitching games where they're just going to get absolutely worn out, particularly if that's one of your better pitchers. Like, do you concede defeat? So Adrian's coming in now. Adrian Baker was playing centre field. Got quite a bit of action out there. I guess we'll find out. Couldn't quite see the number to see who it was that came in to fill in that space in centre. We did see Jamie Sheenan leave, having a bit of a rest. So Paul Harris up to bat. With already one strike on him. So he's coming in with one already called. So with 2 strikes on, it's a great position for a pitcher to be in. Got opportunity to move that ball around. Is it? Oh, it's fair. It's just dropped in place. It's just dropped in. So Harris has scored. Uh, what do you do with that nickname? Jason Garner in the box. Hearing some support for Adrian Baker from his field. They're not as loud as Western Australia. And the thing is, the New South Wales guys here are at an advantage. This is home turf. It wasn't that long ago that, well, when I say it wasn't that long ago, it was the end of last year, I think, that the state 35s comp was done. So This is a diamond they know quite well. Oh, that's a nice hard hit. Oh, hard hit from Garner there. Happy to take the single. Apologies for not keeping the bases loaded on the scoreboard all the time. My assistant, aka my right hand, sometimes forgets what they're doing. Heath Buswell in the box here. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a beautiful hit up to right field. Another run comes in. Great hit by Buswell. He's come off in pitcher speed up. So Matthew Jarvie comes in to run for him on first. These are the two runners here on here that will. Oh, what a wonderful stop by Marcus Solio. Some might argue his teammates are probably sitting there telling him, well, that made up for striking out last dig. That was a very good get. Stayed low, kept his head above his glove, remained in control the whole time. That is a very, very tough pickup. It looks easy, but it's not. Up to bat now is Demetrius Dooney. Dooney. I can see his dreads, so we're going to go with Dooney. Even if it is Dooney, I'm going to say Dooney. Because a man with a confident hairdo like that deserves a boss name. Let's see. He really needs to do something here. He's batted 7. Foul ball. Let's make something happen now. Very confident in the box there. Very smart batting. Up to bat now is Sean Elliott. Sean's been playing right field. Again, swinging at that first pitch. He was cutting underneath it too, so it was probably rising. A smart pitch is going to be, if these New South Wales boys just keep swinging at that first pitch, you want full-on movement. They're going to be eager. They haven't seen anything. Ooh, one out. Todd Avery. Todd's going to want to be redeeming himself after that bleeder went underneath his glove out in left field earlier. Now's his opportunity. It is his first turn at bat, so he's got a nice hard swing. Two biggies on him. Come on, Avery, you've got to do something, mate. Oh, that was a great leave. Buswell trying to brush him back. Is he going to go for the inside pitch again? It's going to be an inside or outside. Oh! Big error by Paul Harris. But great hit, Avery. Wonderful, wonderful hit. With two New South Wales players now in scoring position. Okay, so 87. 87. Michael Cousins is coming in now. Michael's come in centre field when Adrian Baker came in to pitch. Good job. And that was that high pitch again. That's that pitch that the others have been going after. Looks like Cousins has been watching him, seeing what his teammates have been doing. Kept his head on. Come on, Cousins. Let's make it happen now. Got rid of it. Probably a little bit inside. Oh, that was a great pitch there from Buswell. Cousins is like, nah, I'm staying off that inside pitch. I'm going to make you pitch what I want. With a 2-2 count, smart pitch is not going to give him something up the middle. And it was high outside. Down he goes. 2 outs now for this New South Wales side. Adrian Baker coming in. Adrian came in to start pitching for when Jamie Sheenan went. Yeah, see, now they're starting to play with their heads a little bit more. Maybe the excitement of getting that nice night game on Diamond 1 has gone now, and they've all calmed down a little bit, saying, hang on, we've got to stop swinging at this first pitch, especially because Buswell keeps putting it in now. Oh, oh. A much better innings from New South Wales. Much, much better. So here we are now going into the top of the fourth dig. West Australia leading 13 zip. New South Wales really needs to be able to get these guys out and come in. They need to hold them, and they need to get in at least 3 runs to keep this game going. Otherwise, that is it. Ryan Noble starting us off in the box. Low inside. Oh, gotten past him. It's all right. Don't need to run after it. No one's on. Oh, don't think he meant to make contact with that one. Could have been worse. It could have gone into fair play, and then he would be like, oh gosh, I have to run. Oh, uh, yeah, that's gone well off the diamond. Well past all the warm-up bullpens. It's probably gone out into the driveway, to be fair. Yep, way to stay down. Great job. Paul Valenti has now come into the game. Unless he's not. No, he is. He is. Not too sure who he's in for yet. I guess we'll figure out when we get there. With us in the commentary box being right at the top, it's not like we have a direct link to downstairs to be able to know what the situation is when it comes to changes. Let's see what Valenti does. Ooh, both Baker and Warren, New South Wales, thought that should have been called a strike, obviously. You have to be careful though sometimes about arguing with the umpires. There is a definite line there that you don't want to cross, especially when you're looking at tournaments like this. These umpires have so much experience and so much knowledge, and they have a very clear idea of where that line is, where you can walk up to. But if you cross that line with any of your behaviour, you get in trouble. Oh, and Valenti takes a walk. Lyndon Barker also coming in. Oh, that's hit high. That's hit high into left. That one's out. Um, Good job though. Valenti went up halfway up the baseline, just in case. And in perfect conditions, the athletes at this level, you'd absolutely expect them to catch that. But sometimes the lights can kind of do funny things to your eyes. Um, and I think a lot of us, kind of this age and above, a lot of us are starting to wear glasses. There's a few that are much older than 35 in this competition. Um, but I'm sure that Avery out there in left field is like, oh God, I'm glad I caught that one. The ball does come through the lights. Like if it goes above the lights and then comes through, it can be a bit funny sometimes. Um, just you got to track it really well. Oh, that hit the base. What a hard hit hitting the base. That happens so quickly. Okay, New South Wales still must score three runs to stay in this ball game. If they don't, it'll be over, and it will be over on a mercy. We've only been playing for just over an hour, so we haven't come up with time. Um, we're looking at the bottom of the 5, so we're not coming up in those 7 innings. New South Wales must get these runs. I'm sure that's what WA is saying to themselves right now. Boys, it would be nice to be able to just have this a walk off. it's only been the bottom of the lineup with New South Wales that have kind of shown some of that strength in that batting. They're going to come through now, though, and keep it going. Dale Smith's going to be first up to bat. Dale hit quite well last time from recollection. He needs to start it off now. That's an interesting pitch there from Buswell, because up until a lot of... Oh, yep, that's through the crack. That's a lovely, well-timed hit. That's just gone just right in the middle of third base and shortstop. I mean, if New South Wales can just hit like this, they're going to get through. It was nice to be able to hit those nice big hits, and I know that we all love to be able to hit one over the fence, but hard hits through the infield. Oh, and another, just again, same again. That is excellent work. It's a great job by second baseman Solio there. Look, no pressure, Kelly, but the last two have gone in that gap, right in between them. If you do it again, that would be brilliant. It's the only way you guys are getting out of this. Oh, yes, good hold, good hold. He thought about it because he'd seen that Buswell was starting to put things down a little bit because the boys stopped swinging at that first pitch that was high. So now they're bringing it down. Oh, it's fair, it's in. Hit it straight down into the ground. However, that may be straight down to the ground. It has moved, however, those two runners into scoring positions. It's almost, we'll argue that was a swinging bunt. How about that? Good swinging bunt there, Kelly. Warren up to bat. Warren's hit it hard and deep, and it's gone. It's gone well over. It's hit the top of the mound. That is wonderful. It's a 3-run home run. And finally, New South Wales is on the scoreboard. And they have avoided mercy. An excellent, excellent piece by Warren. Got to be super happy with that. Dooney up to go now. With a little bit of that, there's a little bit of that pressure off now. We've got those 3 runs in, but that doesn't mean you stop. Sean Elliott in the box. Little foul tip from Elliott. Now, last innings, Elliott was started it off in terms of getting some runs on. Oh, that's right up the line. Oh, it's just caught in foul territory. That is some great running there by Ryan Noble. And a nice hard hit by Sean Elliott. Game's been called. So yeah, with 10 in front, that's the mercy. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll be back at 7:30 for the next game. Welcome back to Blacktown International Sports Park. This game is Western Australia versus the New South Wales country team. Just waiting a few more minutes before the game gets underway. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, starting it off. Nathan Lowy. So dribble it down, or they're fighting for it. It's safe. Just a little bit of a miscommunication, maybe. Oh, gone. Ooh. I don't know if New South Wales country intended for that to happen quite that way. Maybe there was perhaps a bunt was supposed to be placed down and it wasn't. Here we go. Oh, that's up, that's down. Yeah, that's well foul. Down to the side there. It's 2 down. This batter's Kenyon Boardman. Known as Kenny. 2 out. It's a good cut. So 3 up and 3 down for the New South Wales country team. Unfortunately, I wasn't given a team list, so I'm not able to tell you necessarily who's playing where. Our plate for tonight's game is Jess Morley with Angela Broadbent on first and Claire Austring on third. It's our wonderful umpires that volunteer their time to come out and help. First up to bat is Kurt Mead. Kurt played a great game for the 5 o'clock. But, you know, no expectations or anything, Kurt. Oh, that was a great pitch. Mead gets rid of it. Justin Brown working the plate. Trying to get those good pitches in there. Experienced. Oh, it's heading out deep. It's just in the foul. Is he going to... He's got it. That's a great take in foul territory by right field. To bat is Rodney Coltman. I wonder what's... Has he been... Maybe he's been asked to hold his hands for a bit longer before he starts his pitching. It's all right. Brown will adjust. At this level, so many of these athletes have been playing for such a long period of time. Mark Harris up to bat. It's a great take there by Jeremy Farr, catching. Oh, got away from him. For the walk. So force 3 in here with Aaron Cockman up to bat. Now would be a time you could maybe think about putting down a bunt. See what the short game is like for this New South Wales country team. How speedy are those corners? They're getting ready. They know that it's... Oh, he's been hit. Ouch. Oh, that's going to leave a bruise. It's all right. They're checking on him. Looks like he was wearing some protection down there, so it's probably not the first time he's been accidentally hit. He's going to walk it off. Just take a moment. Give it a shake. And hopefully that'll be a great bruise that will end up on Facebook. And I say Facebook because we are at over 35, so Facebook is our jam. So loaded bases with Paul Harris up to bat. Oh. Thought about it. Western Australia not taking particularly aggressive leads, being conservative. It's going, it's going. That was a top effort by Farr, going in to get that ball. And Broadman at first there, helping him out. Less pressure on Harris now to bring everyone in, but Brown having a think about what's happening. But again, another situation with loaded bases. Strike called. It's got away, but Harris hasn't taken an opportunity to try and steal that extra home. The confidence that he has in his teammate to bring him home with a hit. Is that... Oh, it's just fallen shy. And 2's going to score on that. 2 are going to... 2 in. Force 3 position now. Only 1 out. Great opportunity for this New South Wales country team to try and hit a double. Called strike from... Oh, it's got away again. You can see the attempts by Brown to just try and relax, and Farr's going for it. Another run home. And again, oh, this one's going to be there. And it's called out. That was very close, right at the plate. Right at the front of the plate, on the edge. Plate umpire Jess Morley was right there, ready to call that. She was right in position. It's 2 out. Paul Valenti up. Swinging hard on the first pitch. That was a really great pitch from Brown. Little low maybe inside. Couldn't quite get the angle there to show the catch. A lot of aggressive running to go get that in there. So 0-4 score now. It's an opportunity for New South Wales country to come back and make up for some of those runs that were scored against. This is the first day that we've been able to play on this Diamond 1. And it's the second day of competition. A lot of you may know that our first day got rained out, and then we weren't able to play on Diamond 1 because the ground was not in good enough condition. But there's so much work done by the grounds crew trying to get it in a playable condition, and they have. So today, Diamond 1's been up all day. Check again. Bang. There's a satisfactory kind of thud that happens when the ball hits the top of the grandstand, and you can hear it bang bang as it rolls back down. And sometimes you have the kids out the back waiting for a ball to come over. Justin Brown gets to live again. See what he can do with this. And they got him. It's a top effort there by Brown to spend that much time pitching and, really working the plate hard to then come in and bat for quite a bit too. Aaron Purdy. On the country team, but usually is with Softball Campbelltown. Cut, get it away. Let's go, Purdy. See what you got. Yeah, great eye, great eye. That's a good spot to pick there from Harris. Purdy's not fallen for it. Purdy goes down and he is not happy about it. Matthew Murphy. It's 2 out. Murphy's got to pull something up. Got to make it happen. Oh, and that's a great hit. In between centre field and left, right in that gap between infield and outfield. It's a great spot to be able to hit. It's now up to Daniel Arona to move it around, but with 2 out, it's not enough to put him in scoring. He's got to keep himself safe too. Harris moving those pitches around, trying to get a Rona to fall for something. Now would be a time for a change-up. Takes a cut. Go, 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 go. That is some heads up running there for Morona. Fast coming in. Jeremy Farr from Central Coast. He's been catching quite well this game. He's had to do quite a bit of work behind the plate. Unhappy with himself. Maybe questioning his pitch selection. He's got 2 players on though. He can't be leaving them out there. First up to bat will be Lyndon Barker. Going for the pitch right up the middle. Oh, screamer down. Right field line. It's gone right into the corner. It's coming in. It's looking to be home inside. It's an inside the park home run. It was quite the run for Murphy to get. It literally went right back into the corner. It's quite the distance to run there from all the way back there. And just a little one in. Hey, with one dead. And Rodney Coltman up to bat. It's a hard swing. Coltman swinging for the fence. That's all right, got rid of it. Mark Harris back up to bat. Oh, he thought about it. He thought about it and he knew he should have swung. Bit of banter coming from the bench, asking him what he's waiting for. Just kicking back. A lot of chatter coming from the bench for Harris, telling him what to do and not to do. Oh, and there's a nice one. Oh, he's kept it in front. Oh, he's just eaten it instead. Very hard hit. Wasn't able to fully field it in his glove quite cleanly. It skipped quite a bit on this dirt, but he was still able to keep it in front. He allowed it to hit his chest instead. So it's a great job, a good stop. Aaron Cockman. Another wild pitch from Brown. Oh, that's a hard hit. That is all the way clean over. That's a 3-run home run. Luckily, there was someone watching from up behind the home run fence up on the mound. So they were able to throw the ball in. No pressure from Paul Harris to follow that. Far working hard there. His legs are definitely going to be feeling that tomorrow. He might already be feeling them now. Oh, what a screamer. It's gone straight into Murphy, though, at right. On the ground. Nice hard hit. Murphy was in the perfect position there in right field to be able to come across and pick that. I think if they'd been fielding a little bit further apart or if they were a little bit closer, that was going to be going through the fence. Yeah. Jason Garner setting himself back up in the box. Taking a moment to reset. Take his time. It's a question if that was a foul ball or not. No. Plate umpire Jess Morley says no. Slight error there from second base. Managed to stop it, but wasn't able to recover in time. I think it was just behind his... Stopped it, but it just rolled a little bit behind his feet. Using great momentum to come in towards the batter ball, try to get it before the hop, but instead had to knock it down. And now we have a 1-3 split situation. With Matthew Jarvie going out to take over for the catcher. The catcher speed up rule is of course kind of mandatory in this kind of competition, and pitchers can have speed ups runners as well. Oh, there's a hard one. It's gone out. It's right towards... Oh, it's just fallen shy of the fence. Scoring, scoring. So it's bought a run home. I don't know if Matthew Jarvie maybe is feeling a little bit sore. Was struggling to run there a little bit. Oh! Oh, that's going to sting. You say that's going to hurt come winter. Well, that's going to hurt come now. Now, Brown has hit 2 players this game. I think it's been 2. See, Clay Dogs has said, oh, it's going to go. Run scores on home. Lyndon Barker at in the box. 2 runners in scoring position. Ball's got past. Brett Walker on third, however, reckons, no, I'm not going to run. Don't come after me. Only 1 out here with Western Australia. 6 run this dig alone. New South Wales country really has to do something here. It's another K2 there for Brown. In the box is Kurt Mead. Other wide pitch, but Barker's insistent, I am not going to try stealing home. With a score like 10 zip, with only the bottom of the second, you know, wouldn't be, I guess, particularly sportsmanlike to continue to do this so aggressively. I mean, it is a national competition, but I think it's kind of each their own kind of decision. Of note, the Western Australia team mercied the other New South Wales team in the game just before this with a 13-3 win. At the end of the innings, we have a 10-0 ball game. That was a great opportunity for New South Wales country to come out strong with the sticks. Oryxley in the box to start us off. There's a big cut from Slee. Today's seen a long day on the grounds here. We did have to start at 9 a.m. our first game. Oh, it was a great, great hit there by Slee. Very hard hit down the foul line in left field. I hope he didn't hit anyone. It was pretty hard. He nearly took the third base umpire's head off. I guess she's kind of used to that, though. I mean, you umpire a third base, you run the risk of that. Clear or string on third. And let's go, Slee. Let's make something happen. Maybe not that. Damn. Okay, Nathan Lowe in the box. Ready to start it. One down rally. Here we go. With a little pop to first. See, a lot of the New South Wales country team, they are hitting. The pitching from Paul Harris has been particularly good. Even from up here, you can see the level of movement and spin that he's putting on that ball. Every single one of these New South Wales country batters, none of them have been up the front of the box. They've all been back. Maybe that's something that they could adjust for in the future with someone who is moving the ball as well as he is. You know, sometimes a strategy for that would be to stand right up in the front of the box and get it before it moves too much, so that your hand and eye coordination, you know, you're a bit closer to getting it out. Beautiful, beautiful hit. Probably 1.5 meters short of the home run fence. Left field has had to slide in to stop it. A stand-up double. Yeah. Even a few of the spectators up towards the bar are cheering him on, saying, yep, that was a great hit, mate. It absolutely was. Kenyon Broadman here, ready to bring him in. Looking for another bang on the roof. No, it's been missed. The level of spin you've put on that to be able for it to go up and behind with such a height and depth that it goes completely over the roof of the grandstand. It's pretty cool. With 2 out, it's Broadman's opportunity to do something. Got a runner in scoring position. A hard hit through the infield. Oh, it's right up. And it retires the side. So New South Wales are doing some work there with the sticks. They are getting some hits. They've got runners on. And this is game 2, so... day 2. So hopefully when we start heading back in towards kind of finals, everyone will kind of be used to the different pitches. They'd be used to how everyone is. And, you know, a lot of these guys, they play in different associations. So, you know, knowing your teammate and how your teammate kind of is along, you know, when you have kind of state team competitions like this where people aren't from an association, when you have a state championship and you're selected for your association. You know the people that you're playing with because you either play with them or you're playing against them. But when you're looking at different associations kind of coming together, you might not have a lot of opportunity to play with them or against them. Sometimes it's the only time you'll meet each other is, at competitions like this. And when you have situations where it's a case of, knowing how fast somebody is, knowing what someone's strengths is, knowing that they're more likely to be able to get that dive glove side or offside. We're just waiting for, looks like some changes have been made. And then they've shut the gate, ready to go. Rodney Coltman starting it off. Far working hard behind the plate again. Far's been doing a lot of work there. I think that Justin Brown hasn't maybe particularly been having a great game. But apart from the odd wild pitch, Far has been able to stop a lot of it down, and he's just hit another one. I think it was in the arm too. Brown very unhappy with himself, very disappointed. The toll it takes on your psyche to hit people when you're a pitcher. It's the last thing you want to do. I think this is the third batter he's hit in this game. And it's absolutely not intentional. You can see just the level of he's in a bit of distress there with it happening again. His teammate's given him a little bit of room. WA's made some changes too. Graham Cook coming into bat. Go for the double, oh, the missed opportunity. I think Brown was aiming for shortstop to receive that throw, not second. I think a bit of miscommunication between shortstop and second base there. Coltman tried to evade it, but no luck. My computer has suddenly stopped working for me to show the outs. Why? There's one out. High. Oh, a little bit of a bobble in the glove, but managed to recover. Daniel Arona was able to keep it in there. So that's 2 out now. I think that there was a catcher's interference. From the looks of things, he's gone to the side to get it, dropped the ball, and run into the catcher. Plate umpire Jess Morley is providing a little bit of education to Far. It's Brett Walker as an opportunity. No, Cook's not going home. For whatever reason, his decisions are his own. Brett Walker's fouled it off again. Waiting for the pitch he wants, I think, maybe. New South Wales definitely have to, country boys need to definitely shut this down. With loaded bases, there are 2 out, but there's some really aggressive leading off there from Noble. He's on second base. Far just patiently waiting for the ball to come back. Oh, yep, he swung. Called strike. Cook had already run all the way up to second by then. Matthew Jarvie's up there on second already going, "No, mate, go back." And that's it. So there we are at the bottom of the third inning. New South Wales country has yet to score. They have been hitting, but they just haven't been able to convert those hits to runs. They've had people in scoring position, just struggling to convert. But now is opportunity. They've got to start making some. The pitcher, Justin Brown, looks like he's going to be starting it off for the country team. A foul. Oh, that was a beautiful pitch. Aaron Purdy up to bat. It's a great spot there by Harris, but Purdy's going to wait for one that he wants most. He's like, no, not that one either. Lots of support from the WA team for their pitcher. Very vocal. Or that might have stung a little bit. I think they're just going to give Blue a moment. More because she's squatting down. They're about the same height. She's not a particularly tall woman. Highly experienced player and umpire. with Manly Warringah. I'm sure after it's over, we'll tell her she should have zigged when she zagged instead. That's all right. She'll take it. It's a great eye there from Purdy. The control that you have mentally to be able to pull yourself back when you're this far behind. It's 11 zip. You know you've got to make something happen. A lot of players will feel that pressure and it'll affect their play. Purdy goes down. Goes down swinging though. Murphy's up to bat now. Murphy's done really well this game. A really great hit last time. He's been fielding quite well in right field as well. Getting to the ball very quickly. I think the only one that really couldn't do much about was the very deep line drive right down first base line that went right back into the corner near the scoreboard. And when you're fielding where these guys are fielding, knowing that, you know, they're all kind of been hitting up the middle and there's been a few home runs already up the middle. There's been 2 up the middle that have gone over centre field's home run fence. You know, you can't hold to the line too much. So when you're there and one goes right back into the corner, it's that risk that you take. Do you increase your opportunity, your chance and opportunity to be able to get something that's going to come in where the likely hits a fielder player, or are you going to set yourself up for an outside pitch that's been timed well and they've gone with it and it's gone down the line? So that looks like it's going to be the ball game, everybody. So Mercy rule applies. Western Australia don't need to bat. They were already in front by more than 10 runs. Thank you very much for joining us tonight for those games. Score doesn't necessarily reflect how much effort and time and energy you put into a game. So another wonderful win, the second Mercy in a row for the Western Australia team, and an absolute top effort from the New South Wales country team. Thank you and good night.